Welcome to the TFCL How To Series, an informative series geared towards making the cultural practitioner more prepared for this competitive industry. In today's episode, we focus on audition preparation. Sometimes, in addition to submitting a portfolio, you will be required to do an audition.
I was never a maths person, but this and subtraction, basically a pro.
Not addition, audition.
You could have said audition.
What did I say?
Audition.
But I guess you clarified it there.
Anyway, usually auditions are live and in person. But we're in COVID times now, so it might adopt a more virtual nature.
Correct.
Yeah.
Though different from an in-person audition, a lot of the elements remain the same. A good first impression is important when you walk into any room, both virtual and live.
But you know, first impression is important to me. Check it out. Last audition, I bust in the room, singing Rihanna to the top of my lungs, yo.
Did you pass that audition?
Not yet, no, but I'm waiting for the call. It's been 2 years, 15 days, and 4 hours.
But let's see what you could have done better. Live audition participants must consider dress code, hold shoes. Walking to that audition with a 3/4 pants, and the panel will spend 3/4 of the time wondering who is the next applicant.
Alright. No 3/4 pants.
No 3/4.
What about virtual auditions?
It's important that you create the ideal environment. Well, you need to have a good backdrop and location.
Okay. Well, here what? My last audition, here I do now. I tell me about the fitted sheet, you know, the one with the flowers now. Tell me 2 nephews to hold the 2 corners there, stay quiet. Because you know them children is nobody. Yeah, great backdrop, whatever. But I don't think the backdrop was an issue, you know. If you see the statement I make when I come out there, newspaper tuxedo, you know. Comic section, you know. Bang. Tell me,
Why would you?
Newspaper tuxedo, it was best.
Newspaper?
Paper of news. Well, I know everybody wearing normal thing, so I asked myself how I could stand out now. And myself said to I,
Unless you were clearly instructed to wear the daily news, then I strongly suggest you dress professionally. Just like in live auditions, consider solid and dark colors. The last thing you want to do is to distract the panel.
well, I guess that goes for hairstyles too for the ladies then.
Yes.
Alright, well, since we're doing that in terms of less distracting for the ladies, then obviously you know that neck powder had to go. And you see them big gold capital earrings there? Leave it alone.
Unless instructed otherwise.
Imagine all these things and we ain't even utter a word in the audition yet, you know.
Which takes us to another important element, one's diction. Begin with a short introduction and description of your talent, whether live or online.
You don't know.
Clarity, moderate pace. Practice at least twice before final execution.
You don't know.
Actually, they don't know. So you should tell them who you are and avoid the dialect
Unless otherwise instructed.
Clarity is very important.
Well, if clarity is important, then I'll record by somebody else. Because my house have a kind of...
Guys, lighting is essential. Also, overhead light tends to cast a shadow on your face and visibility becomes a bit hard.
I realized I almost did nothing right in our audition video. The only thing that saved me was the camera work. I kind of like a 360 view now. Matrix style.
No. Framing, young grasshopper, framing. Make sure the camera is steady. Phone cameras should be positioned sideways.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. Well, let me ask you this now. How would the panel get to see my brand new shoes?
Your entire body isn't necessary, you know. From the chest up is good, unless instructed otherwise.
Fine, whatever. Chest up. What's next?
No, I mean from the chest up is the required frame.
Okay, whatever. Well, I'll get me granny to hold the camera then. Huh?
Steady hands, eh?
Alright, well, I'll get me nephew.
Well, you could ask me.
Will you?
$40.
Okay then, nephew it is.
Thank you for tuning in to the Tobago Festivals Network. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll be looking at the art of script writing. This episode was brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and the Tobago House of Assembly.